2042, trash. Cyberpunk, trash. Modern Warfare 3, trash. Battlebit, Hey, what's that music? What? Love you, Moose.
I love you too. Kiss my mouth.
Rocket launcher. Push.
Your dog shit, guys.
That was really fun, but I think I'm gonna play something else. This is the ultimate Battlebit fun tier list, which isn't inspired by any other tier list, although it might remind you of some. Too many people are tryharding / raging at a game that looks like this. So my tier list is not about the best strategies to win, but about the best strategies to piss these people off and have fun doing it. We begin at F tier with the lame shit, mines, binoculars and the MDX 201. First is the anti-personnel mine, which is very obvious and easily destroyed with a single shot. A single shot. So unless you hide it, it's completely useless, but either way, very lame. The anti-vehicle mine is even more useless and just as lame, F tier. For the binoculars and the rangefinder, I have never seen a person use them. Maybe it's cool for role players, but not for sane people like us. F tier. In contrary, I constantly see the MDX 201 being used, and it actually made me paranoid at first, but if you look at it for 2 seconds, you realize it's a decoy. Or a sniper scoping in and out every second to throw you off. Next are campers, and I'm not just talking about snipers, I mean all players who sit at the same spot for like 20 fucking minutes. Yes, you probably have a better KD than me, but... Now, something I actually saw in an XP guide, the ammo crates. They just don't work. When you have one, nobody needs them, and when you need one, nobody has them. So no XP and no fun. Hey, do you need some ammo? I got some ammo. Here, take some ammo. Come on, you know you want to. F tier. And the last two in F tier I actually hoped would be fun. First, the oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
Basically doing the KoolAid man and bursting through walls, but instead of being a smiling jug of colored water, it's a deranged man with a sledgehammer at a dream. Sadly, this dream gets crushed every time I go through a wall and there's either no one or half of the enemy team. And second, melee. Using the sledgehammer or pickaxe you can hit people, but there's a few flaws. You don't one-hit the person you're hitting and that person is heavily armed. Moving on to detail, the strategies that are not completely useless or boring, but calling them okay is an overstatement. Starting with a pretty much completely useless item, the flare. Theoretically, it could light up an area on night maps, but you can just use the flashlight or night vision. If I'm being honest, it just feels cool to use them. Detail. Something that has the potential to rise the ranks in the future are boats. There's many kinds of boats, there's the quad bike boat, the car boat and the tank boat, but the land versions are simply better. This might change with an aquatic map though. Detail. Did you know that certain colors can cause certain emotions? For example, blue causes feelings of trust and loyalty, while red causes feelings of passion and romance. And would you look at that? The smoke grenades in this game come in different colors, including blue and red. So by throwing these grenades and simply walking through them, the enemy will either look at you like a friend or a lover. Both make it easier to murder them. Sadly, this strategy rarely works, and when it does, it's probably because of the visibility issues and not the color. Good theory though, D tier. Grenades, they're in every game since 2008. You throw them, sometimes you get your own activation and sometimes not. D tier. To end D tier, we have roadkill. It's fun when it works, but everybody in this game has explosives, so no.
Yes! Get fucked!
C tier, aka the mediocre strategies that are sometimes fun. First, Minecraft. Remember the pickaxe I mentioned before? Yeah, well, instead of putting it through someone's teeth, we're breaking tiny holes in walls and killing the enemies on the other side. It doesn't work often, but when it does, it's good. Breaking walls is cool, but you can also scale them with a grappling hook. Get on the roof, run until view of enemy, shoot enemy. C tier. Do you like to feel superior to other people? Become a squad leader. Tell the peasants where to go, where to spawn and when to die. Very good for ego, and you genuinely get an advantage with a good squad leader. As the squad leader. Ah yes, claymores. They're very effective and actually not that annoying because it was your stupidity that killed you. How did you not see the thing with 2 gigantic antennas that scream not to run into them? Except when they're hidden, then they're very annoying. C tier. Do you know how to press the W key? Because some players don't. The players I'm referring to sit in a lightly armored vehicle at the edge of the battlefield and shoot at helicopters. Oh shit.
The payloader.
Seeing it is not very fun, but why is it in C tier then, you might ask? Well, without them the helicopters would be constantly annoying everyone else, so I'd rather have them annoying the pilots. Now to the actual good strategies in B tier.
Chopper.
Yes. Strong armor, 2 miniguns and 12 men very close together, B tier. A way you yourself can get strong armor is the riot shield. I just need to unlock it at rank 100. Nah, B tier. Instead, I'll just use the tank, which is the best vehicle that isn't in the sky. It's just like the helicopter with better armor but less men. B tier. Of course, you also need something against armor, and for that we have the RPG, although it's far more effective when used against infantry. Nothing screams fun like making sure the enemy doesn't get an open casket funeral. You know what else makes sure of that? C4. It can blow up cover, it can obliterate tanks, but in this game it can even destroy entire buildings, so it gets a solid 9 out of 10. The next in B tier is the medic. It's surprisingly fun helping people, you get a ton of XP and it often leads to hilarious interactions.
Don't.
Maybe I stood too close. Just a bit too close. Medics are often the backbone of battles and really shine at teamwork. Teamwork? That shit's for betas. You don't need a team when you're the protagonist. It's called a John Wick, aka a jog, aka a win. Okay, more like a win. But that doesn't matter. You go behind enemy lines alone, causing as much chaos and destruction as possible. Sadly, I can't put this in a higher tier just because I think it's cool. Psych, I'm the god of this tier list, A tier. But teammates are actually useful sometimes as meat shields. How do you utilize your teammates as efficient as possible? Well, my personal strategy is just turning them into test dummies for things that are, let's say, risky.
Hey, go through the doorway real quick.
How is that A tier? You don't even get kills. Yeah, but it's funny, A tier. The next one you might recognize from something. It's a drone, but with a bomb. The scientific name is Dromedarius bombus, which for all you non-Latin speaking peasants means buzzing/booming camel soldier. Why camel? Well, for this strategy you place 2 mines on top of a drone, which makes it look like... a drone with 2 heads? No! A camel, and the drone makes a buzzing sound while you fly it into an enemy and then boom. Fuck you, it makes sense. A tier. Don't we all love staring directly into a total solar eclipse for fun? But there's a problem. Those things only happen every 18 months. To solve this, simply get as many people as you can to throw flashes into enemy-held areas to give them the feeling of pure bliss you get while... The last strategy in A tier is quite the opposite of Dromedarius bombus, because you hug the enemy. While wearing a vest full to C4, that's right, you are the drone. Instead of fighting the enemy with intelligence and little risk like a coward, you'll make the ultimate sacrifice and kamikaze the shit out of that aircraft carrier, only the carrier is a group of soldiers and your airplane doesn't exist. A tier. Now to S tier. In the wise words of Ted.
Except an Apache helicopter. An Apache helicopter has machine guns and missiles. It is an unbelievably impressive complement of weaponry. An absolute death machine.
But Marcus, there is no Apache helicopter in Battlebit. You're right, but with a bit of creativity and a lot of skill, you just equip the rocket launcher and sit on the side of a helicopter. Yeah, I know it sounds pretty stupid, but holy shit, it works. As long as you have aim, you can decimate everything below you. Very fun for you, very annoying for everybody else. S tier. And finally, the last strategy in this wonderful tier list. It has speed. It has explosions. But most importantly, it has a lot of screaming. May I introduce the stick and click. It's very simple, you put C4 on a quad bike, drive very fast towards an enemy while screaming, get out and click.
Let's go, C4!
That's right, it's Dromedarius bombus and the C4 hug combined. You don't blow yourself up, but you're still very much in danger. S tier. Maybe. Oh hey, what's that? Remember when I said anti-vehicle mines were bad? Anti-vehicle mine is even more useless and just as lame. F tier. I lied, so the people who didn't watch this far suffer, because vehicles in this game are fucking annoying. But what if you can turn that threat into points? By cleverly placing sandbags and removing the top row, then placing the mines right behind it, you make a trap most people would just ignore, but they shouldn't. You can make it even sneakier by placing a sandbag on both sides so it kills newly spawned vehicles as well as retreating ones. Disclaimer, you might get annoyed squad mates when spending all your squad points on sandbags. Gaming is supposed to be fun and Battlebit focuses on that, so much so that they straight up forgot about graphics and it doesn't even matter. This game has some of the funniest interactions I've ever had while gaming and it's constantly being updated, so I would recommend it to you if the graphics aren't a deal breaker. Thank you for watching, have a great day, bye bye.